Taking a glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Tice in at the center position, filling out the middle. And Harden with the slam.
Strong, aggressive. Take that time from Harden.
The Mavericks on offense. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Irving. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They grab their own miss. Lets the three fly. George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. George with a steal. Here's Mann. Knocks it down from distance.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Washington outside. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Mann. He's got 6. Pass to Tice. They set the pick. Now Harden. Green covering. Clock at 6. Shot is up. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Powell outside. And here is Irving. George defending. Powell sets a screen. Irving for 3. They get it again. Powell passes to Washington. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Can they get it? And Washington good for 3.
He's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Leonard for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. That shot wide open.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard left side. Pass to Harden. 1:50 left in the first. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Irving. Going inside. Shots blocked. In transition, here come the Clippers. George with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Harden. Over Green. Man, the pass to George. And that one drops.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Irving for three. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Doncic has got 6.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Man, the pass to Harden. With the drive. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Doncic hammers it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Tice, a screen on Washington. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Washington.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. Defensive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Irving against George. Tice sets a screen. Inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And now the Mavs on the run. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a 3-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie.
You know, Clark, P.J. Tucker has really made a name for himself and done that on the defensive end.
I just love his story, the journey that he took to get to this point. I mean, he circumvented to Europe for several years, became a 3-point shooter, and defensively is where he hangs his hat, and that's where he's made his greatest impact, doing the dirty work to help championship teams win.
And here are the Clippers now. Up top, Harden. Green covering. George against Doncic. It's George on the drive. And the jam by George.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Irving for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And here's Zubac. Tries again. Got it. Zubac has got his first points of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Irving against Highland. Outside Irving. The offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Exum passes to Gafford. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Out to Leonard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Hardaway's checked in for Irving. Dallas is shooting just 33% so far in this game. Gafford with a screen on Powell. Here's Exum. Nails it from 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded closely. Zubac passes to Highland. Back to Zubac. Just 3 to shoot. It's stolen. Pass to Gafford. Jones from outside. To the left side wing. Here's Exum. And the three-pointer goes. Exum's got 6 in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Westbrook outside. Leonard against Jones. Powell, a screen on Jones. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks trailing. Gafford with a screen on Highland. For 3, Hardaway. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Bones Highland out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Powell in at the 3. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
To the inside, Gafford lays it up and banks it in. Gafford's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. The floater. Just 5 on the clock. Powell finds Leonard. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Jones. Driving inside, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And he's going for the lob, and the dunk by Gafford.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Offensive board, stolen by Jones. Right wing. Hardaway against Highland. Let's go with a 3. And Hardaway good for 3. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Tice is checked in for Zubac. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Man, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Harden in for Westbrook.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Back to Tice. On the wing, Harden. Green covering. Tice is screen on Green. Back to Tice. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic outside. Washington a screen. The open shot. Doncic. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 4 rebounds now.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take 3-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
That all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. Doncic outside to the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Daniel Tice.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Tucker with a screen on Irving. To the inside. Tice. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Irving looking around. Oh, sweet move. And that one drops for him. Irving's got 10 points. Here's Mann. 10 points for him. Here's Harden. He takes it in. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Washington, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Powell, a screen on Harden. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden finds George. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Daniel Tice. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Leonard outside. It's stolen by Green. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Yep, count it.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Irving finds Washington. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Harden from outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Down low. Here's Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
And the basket by Tice.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments. And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Washington outside. And he drives in. Good on the bucket. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's George. Tice passes to George. Tice, a screen on Doncic. George's shot is good.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Powell sets a screen. Doncic up strong. Doncic. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Doncic. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Diving in. Outside Irving. George with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It falls.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Irving against George. Green. Count it!
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Harden. Yes!
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it has to be quick.
He got it up in time. Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take a second look at it. Boy, that was close. First table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have them.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they rule that the shot was off in time.
Just an amazing finish. And thankfully, replay gives the officials a break on what would have been a tip.
butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Giddey, no one around him. Holmgren wide open. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And that one's good, Irving.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 6 points.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Outside Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Powell. Holmgren with the steal. And here comes the break.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And the dunk by Powell. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Irving. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of a throwback.
On its way from Irving for 2. Doncic passes to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And on the way from Irving for 3. Powell sets a screen for Irving. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Puts up a deep 3. There's the triple. The shot by Williams, no good. Dallas leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 20.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Launches it. It's deflected.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. His production has... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade. He goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Dagnall said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
That's about the handle of Josh Giddey. This guy is so good with the basketball in his hands.
Irving for 3. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Giddey against Green. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Mavericks leading by 15. Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself. Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Irving for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 29 in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, Giddey in position. Doncic with the steal. Irving with a clean look. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Giddey finds Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks leading by 21. Outside, Green. Here he goes. And it's Green with the jam.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Doncic passes to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Williams for 3. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Dort. Sinks the triple. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Right into the rise and fire up the dribble. Ooh, Dort, that is...
Down it goes! Down it
There
goes!
is answer!
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Hayward out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
A nice shot by Exum.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Hayward a screen on Hardaway. Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Exum with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wallace misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's a good screen. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Exum's got 9 points in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Exum. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. so it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day. I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Higgins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Williams a screen on Hardaway. Joe can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The tray. Hayward can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Exum dishes to Hardaway. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Here's Exum. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Drills the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy's a viable threat from deep range. With a lot of time put into it, Gordon Hayward has morphed into a consistent three-point threat.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Out to Hardaway. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Joe, good. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Washington, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving can't get it to go. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here's Joe. Fires for 3.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
He kicks it to Doncic. Irving looking over the floor, puts up a deep 3. Doncic, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Irving with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And finished off by Williams.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. Irving a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Irving. Puts up a deep three. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 53.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
A 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Got that one up quick.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Green. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the dunk by Doncic. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Tries it from the top of the key. Green with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Count it.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at center. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's the pick. Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, BA, but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
Harden with a bucket.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, is spotting those wide open guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. There's the steal, and he's all alone. For three, George. The Thunder with the rebound. Lets it go. Tipped and stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break from deep. George, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer, Harden. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dort, the pass to Giddey. Fires the three, and it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Shoots. Harden finds Tice. Harden with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Tice. Harden's got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Hits the trifecta.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Outside for Dort. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Williams with the screen. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Talking about the veteran Paul George. A star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
BA, he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Leonard for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Down by 12. Oh, trains the 19-footer. He's got 11.
So tenacious on the offensive end. Shai is a problem from the mid-range.
Leonard finds Harden. George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. Leonard for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Harden. He's got 15.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oklahoma City gets it back. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tice defending. Another shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
This team leans on Shai to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And there's the screen. Here's Leonard. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're
The previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is... And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the three. Harden from outside. Drops in the three. Harden's got 21. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, BA, but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. It will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. George outside. 4-3. Sinks the tray. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Williams, a screen on Harden. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
George for three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Tucker with a screen. Inside. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Tice passes to George. For three, 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort with it, guarded now by George. Dort's shot is good.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
George passes to Tucker. From about 19. Back to George. From outside the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
Back to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. And Tucker pulls it down. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And George launches it from deep. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Showing off his range. Wow, Paul George can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Back to George. Tice passes to man. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Over Tice. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
For 3, George throws it up high. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. George, a deep 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 tonight.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. Knocking down 3. Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Filling out the wings, it's Man and George. Daniel Tice is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Tice. Powell comes in for Paul George. Highland, he's checked in for Man. And it's Westbrook in for James Harden. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Dort. And Joe subbed in for Giddey. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Wiggins against Tucker. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. They push it up 4 on 3. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
A very balanced 3-point shooter. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't force things out here.
Powell for 3. The fader. Joe grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Westbrook, the pass to Highland. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-3 run. A late second-round pick in 2021. But Aaron Wiggins has earned his...
Oh, my goodness! Did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Here's Powell. And down it goes. 2 points. Powell's got 5 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Tries it from the top of the key. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot from deep. Hayward. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Westbrook finds Powell. The 3 is up. It's Powell on the wing. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Joe, the pass to Hayward. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Highland. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game. To the middle. Outside, Highland. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Williams from long range. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Turnaround Jay. Wiggins from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook right side. Misses the jumper from the wing. He got it up. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 11-point game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Joe, the pass to Wallace. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Back to Tice. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City trailing. Hayward outside. The kick out to Williams. The fadeaway. Buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The drive by Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
Harden hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Wallace. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to George. Outside Harden. Tice outside. Here's Mann, guarded by Hayward.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Joe. Here's Wallace. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Rock solid screed right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And George with the basket on the assist by Harden. George has got 25 points in the game.
Good body control by Paul George. Shakes off the contact and gets the points.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Joe. Pure from three-point range.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
The three, George. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Pass to Joe. From downtown, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. The Clippers in the lead. Tice with the ball. Here's Mann, and here's George. Dort defending. George passes to Mann.
2 minutes.
Back to George. With the teardrop, and he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Nice little teardrop over the top for Paul George.
No one covering. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Leonard can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Back to Harden. Launches it from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. A minute 15 left in the game. Dort a screen on Leonard. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Outside, Williams. Fades. Drills it from deep. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Incredible play by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This kid is not afraid of the moment.
Outside for Harden. And here's Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Harden's got 30 points.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Dort outside. 3-pointer. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
3-pointer, Harden. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
So the Clippers win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill.
watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to George. Takes a 3. Powell pulls it in. Dallas with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Irving for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
Here's Washington. Clippers able to drain the 3. Outside Irving, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Irving against George. Washington sets the pick for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 5.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft and delicate floater.
Now here's Harden. Driving the lane. Out the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Second team foul.
And so here is Dallas. There's a screen by Washington. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from 3-point range.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Harden gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the star.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
2 minutes from
Doncic right side. And that one drops for him. 10 points for him.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Harden looking it over. And it's good for 2.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
And Doncic, here we go. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Well, the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Doncic passes to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. They lead by 4. It's up a 3. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Outside Irving. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused. Not going to be denied down there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard, that's for 2. It's George on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Leonard, the pass to man. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
To the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Here's man. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. James Harden getting it done for LA. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Jones, and it's Green in at the three.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
George finds Tice. Back to George. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got his second basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The three ball from Doncic.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Tice kicks to Harden. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. They get a hand on it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
For three, the Mavericks pull it in. Irving for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
On the wing, Harden. He's got 20. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Irving with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving passes to Doncic. Powell, no one around him. Another three for Dallas. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
To the middle. Off the run. And George with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. George against Irving. Back to Doncic. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Doncic against George. And it's George finishing it off.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Dallas leading by 8. And on the way from Irving for 3. Jones kicks to Doncic. Screen by Jones. 5 on the clock. Green. And Green slams it in.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And it's George missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Harden dishes to George. Three-pointer. George missing again. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Jones, that's for 2.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. The shot by George, wide open. And it's George again missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Bones Highland is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Here's Exum. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the shot goes in. Exum's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
That was just a perfect possession, getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Down low, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Now, here's Exum. Here's the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Gafford. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Out to Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Leonard. Passes to Highland. Fires the 3. The pass to Zubac. It's good.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Inside, Exum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Exum's got his second basket.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Powell. He has yet to score. Out to the right wing. Pass to Zubats. Good on the bucket.
Just too determined. Zubats finishing strong.
Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Highland misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Stolen by Exum. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Leonard sets a screen for Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 6.
Why typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
For the screen on Powell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Powell. Still scoreless. The kick out to Westbrook. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Zubats. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shoots the 3. Highland misses. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Harden. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here's Hardy. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's down. Going into the break with a 10-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in its center.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Here's Tice. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Irving looking for an opening. No coverage that time.
Three-pointer.
Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good for
Doncic with the steal. Fires from deep. The kick out to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 27.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Kicks it out to Harden. The pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Irving's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Doncic after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Powell kicks to Irving. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 33 points.
He can really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
George against Doncic. George dishes to Leonard. Lob pass to George. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Kyrie Irving.
Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now Irving. Paul George missing from long range. The kick out to Irving. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's George. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Leonard finds George. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
This is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, BA. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Josh Green. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Holmgren finds Gilgeous Alexander. And yep, it's good.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Green, a screen. Doncic passes to Irving. 4-3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Gilgeous Alexander's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Giddey against Irving. There's the triple. On target from range. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, It's payback time. He's coming at you.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Gets the 3 to fall.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if he let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And it's Dort off the drive. That shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Holmgren with it. Green picks him up. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Doncic against Giddey. For 3. Doncic, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Williams, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Irving. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Giddey. And Washington powers it through.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Another miss by Irving. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Dort finds Holmgren. Over Green, and that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Irving. Powell, a screen on Giddey. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 9.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Holmgren with a screen on Green. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Irving for 3. Doncic passes to Irving. Washington, a screen on Dort. Irving for 3. No good there.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
It's stolen by Doncic. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night. Doncic outside. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Irving against Giddey from deep. another three for Dallas.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
On the wing, Irving lets the three fly. The Thunder pull it in. To the inside. Right side, Giddey. Jacks up a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Powell, a screen on Dort. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Thunder have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort with a steal. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here comes Luka. Dort against Irving. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 21.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The 3. Sinks it from distance.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Doncic finds Irving. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 23 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Green. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Irving for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Williams over Green. The 3 from Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Williams off the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
And Williams drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Here's Hardy. Giddey with a defensive effort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Hardy. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the 3. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First team's out. At the line for the
and that one misses. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Brad, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
From deep, Hayward. Here's Joe, defended by Hardaway. Williams passes to Joe. Williams with the screen. And the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten his first points in this one.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Here's Hardy, still without a bucket. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
Yeah, the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hayward. Wiggins against Jones. Wiggins, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Williams passes to Hayward. Over Jones. The kick out to Wiggins. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Jones, pounded by Wiggins, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Oklahoma City now. 11-point game. Here's Wallace. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gafford the screen. Down low. For 3, Hardy. Counted from distance. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
1:14 left in the third. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Jones against Wiggins. Oh,
punch that was.
bad intentions. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. Will it go? Wallace's shot is good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
For three, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Exum. Pass to Jones. Wallace pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Williams from long range. No good that time. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Jones with a screen on Hayward. They get it back. Now Gafford. And he banks in the layup. Gafford's got 6 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 18. Don't go. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Irving, no good. The Thunder shooting a nice 50% for the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Irving. And the shot goes in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Doncic outside. Lets it fly. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 28.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, there's the alley. Wiggins, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From deep, Hayward. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the long J.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Doncic on the wing. Outside, Green. Washington a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Washington a screen on Giddey. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort finds Holmgren. Shoots over Powell. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Hangs. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent. His ability to take over games.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. outside. Williams drives to the hoop, and Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Irving, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And he gets it to go.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No coverage that time. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Dort for 3. Here's Williams. Takes
what you say? My goodness. Come on now. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East rising and helium floating.
Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 31 points.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. It's going to be a good victory for the Mavericks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Irving for 3. Ooh, poked away. From deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Back to Giddey. Goes back up. That one rolls around and rims out. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Sends it home from three-point land. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were...
Thunder off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Daniel Tice out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
George against Dort. George passes to Man. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Tice kicks to Leonard. Man passes to Harden. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Out left to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Floats it up for Williams. Count it. Good.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Leonard dishes to George. Leonard with the screen on Dort. In the corner, Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Passes it to Holmgren. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
George finds Harden. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by George. Harden's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, George. Defended by Dort. Leonard the pass to George. Here's Man. Takes a 3. Just 5 on the clock. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Giddey, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Dort against Leonard. Dort kicks to Williams to the inside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Williams up on top. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George with the ball. Dort covering. Kicks it out to Harden. Williams with the steal. On the wing, Giddey. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers trail. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And there's the pass to Harden. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature. Puts the pass on time and on target.
Williams finds Giddey to end the cold streak. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Outside for George. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 5 now.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, Williams traps in the tray.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Oklahoma City leading by 3 for the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And that one's good, George.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with us. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. E.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Williams for 3. Holmgren wide open. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, it's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Harden.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden so tough to slow down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Thunder. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to George. Harden with a screen on George. George, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And here's George for 3. Connects from three-point range. George has got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Man passes to Tucker. The tray. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Harden the pass to Man. Now Tucker shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harden the pass to Tice. Back to Harden. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from George. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort misses. And here's George for 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The Thunder with another miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Cranes the three-pointer. Mann's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Here's Dort. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Tice kicks it to Tucker. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
No hesitation right there. Holmgren knows he has the shot in his bag, and he takes it.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out
the previous play is under review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replays slow.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Wallace. Wiggins is out there with Hayward. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 2. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. That's a 2 from Powell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who knows his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the dunk by Powell.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Wiggins, a screen on Westbrook. And it's Wallace penetrating. The shot by Hayward, wide open, sinks the triple. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Island finds Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac's the pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 5.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren dishes to Hayward. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of big media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Leonard, that's for 2. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. 3-pointer. Hayward trains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Gordon Hayward answering back with a big-time 3 of his own.
For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Williams, a screen on Highland. Good on the 3-point shot.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Leonard, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wiggins passes to Joe. Hayward from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Pop. The 3. Hayward grabs the board. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Clippers miss again.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Powell, no one around him, misses the deep 3-point attempt. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. What a defensive effort they put on. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Bones Highland. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Williams, a screen on Powell. 3-pointer, Hayward. They grab their own miss. Shoots over Zubac. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Powell finds Highland. Outside Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Thunder lead by 8. Always with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Off target from outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. In the corner, Powell with it. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Bones Highland. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Lets it go with a three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right wing, man passes to Leonard. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And George gets it to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The pass to man. At the top of the key, Tice. Leonard, the pass to Tice. Foul for three. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Williams for three. Giddey finds Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Leonard with the steal. And again, the Clippers turn it over. Here's Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Williams passes to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Just a man. And stolen by Giddey. He takes it in, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up. Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Dort wide open, and the Thunder another three.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Oklahoma City shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Tice. Can they get it? Drills it from outside.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players in the history of the game, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our